Let's start with that news about the transcripts of President Trump's talks with the president of Ukraine. What are you expecting?
So I think, again, it was a preemptive move by the president and his team to try to diffuse what is really snowballed into a very large crisis for him and his reelection. So I think it was a good move, a preemptive move, but we pretty much already know what's on the transcript or on the call because the president and Rudy Giuliani have told us. So the real issue for Congress, and Thursday is a very key day, aside from obviously today with Speaker Pelosi's announcement being a huge game changer, but Thursday is the deadline that she and Congress have given for the release of the whistleblower's complaint. And all the information around it to Congress. That's a much bigger deal than the transcript of the call between the two presidents. I think that's where perhaps the more incriminating or concerning information will be found.
So what kind of information could the whistleblower share that would be incriminating and potentially impeachment worthy?
So I think that the fact that the White House and the Department of Justice, under direction from the White House, have refused to allow any information from the whistleblower's complaint to be passed to Congress, which is standard procedure and the current law in the United States, tells us that there must be something quite incriminating in there. We believe it will be something bigger than just the President of the United States asking a foreign power to help him in his reelection by digging up dirt on his opponent, but could actually involve other quid pro quo type promises. The other thing on the whistleblower, and this will be very important for the markets over the next couple of days, is that we're being told it's a he, has asked to appear before the House Intelligence Committee this week. So I think we're going to learn a lot over the next couple of days, including possibly from the whistleblower himself.
Well, the contents of the whistleblower's testimony might be enough to sway the House, but if this thing progresses, if impeachment progresses too much further, is it going to be enough to persuade the Senate? Because, of course, to remove a president requires a two-thirds majority there, and that seems rather far-fetched.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think everyone understands and knows, including the Democrats in the House, that the Senate, it's very unlikely that the Senate will convict the president, even if they are able to, get it through the House. I think the intent of the Speaker Pelosi, and the Democratic leadership in the House today, which again was a game changer, was to say that they feel they have enough facts now to move forward with a formal impeachment inquiry. The reason it's so important is that even though a majority of members, Democratic members in the House, already support impeachment publicly, many others were waiting for a green light from Speaker Pelosi, which she gave them today. I think over the next couple of days we'll find many more members of the House coming forward in favor of impeachment. So we will have an impeachment vote in the House at some point, either any time from a week from now to up to a month from now, possibly at most 2 months. That then puts the president on trial. It's a very public trial in the Senate. Today it would fail. I think the intention of the leadership, the Democratic leadership, is through compelling the release of evidence through this trial that will sway popular opinion and possibly just enough Republican senators to vote in favor. But you're right, today it would fail.